Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa, and I'm so excited to welcome award-winning R&B producer and artist Karl Wolfs to the show. Thank you so much for being with us.
What up, guys? What's going on?
That's your song. It might become our theme song for Good Morning LaLa.
Let's do it.
You never know.
Thank
Put in
you
that Good Morning
for
LaLa line in there.
our morning off right today.
Thank you.
I love your vibes. Where did this journey begin for you?
Wow. So I was born in Beirut, Lebanon, under bombs. Like my parents, I remember running away from the war. I was 3 years old, being in a bunker with my brother, and we fled. And my parents went to Dubai, got a job there. So I've been in pretty much Dubai half my life, graduated high school in Dubai. But I was there in Dubai when Dubai wasn't the Dubai that we know. It was just climbing. And now I live in Toronto, Canada, and been a musician and songwriter, producer for about 10 years.
Wow. How did that experience, like as a child, like basically being in a bunker, right? How did that inform your life and your music and your art?
I think the only way, my parents are the ones that kind of suffered, I think, and they gave us a better life. So I never really struggled, really, but I just have flashbacks of army and like soldiers with guns, and I remember my parents being very stressed. That's all I remember from that. But the rest of my life was amazing. I mean, growing up in Dubai, most of my friends today like pretty much run the whole country. You know what I mean? Because they're older now, so they're the bosses of everything. Yeah. So if you need to,
I'm gonna trip.
I got you.
Rob and I are going to Dubai this week.
That's right, exactly. All of a sudden, a trip is planned. Love that. Awesome.
So tell us about your specific message in your art and your music.
You know, I did dabble in some of my Middle Eastern background and some of my R&B, because I'm an R&B artist. So I did use, I live in Canada. I'm a Canadian immigrant as well. So I'm new to all of North America in general. But I've been accepted and loved, even though I've had a #1 song in Canada that was an Arabic title. It was called Yalla Habibi, which means let's go, my love. And that's pretty much my plight, I guess you could say, is there's a lot of negative stereotypes with being Arabic and whatnot and Middle Eastern. And I'm trying to kind of, show the positive side, I guess.
So what can we do to break through these stereotypes?
I guess it's people like me, just, someone who's got his foot in the Middle East and his foot in North America, and someone who's making positive things around the world. I work with a lot of charities like, I don't know if you guys have heard of We Day, Free the Children. I'm a Free the Children ambassador. I went to Kenya to help out and do some charity work there and build a school, help build a school. We've done tons of charity work. So it's all positive stuff and not just doing the negative, which is generally what's perpetuated on media.
Karl, you found yourself a cheerleader.
Yeah, there you go.
How great this is. Look how beautiful.
That's one of my videos. It's called Way Low. We shot that in Dubai.
So on Thought Thursday, obviously, you're very positive. You're obviously very up. What would you say to people out there how do you get your mind right to stay on such a positive vibe and be able to create and do all these amazing things?
Just be grateful. You see, that's the thing, because we didn't have much, you know what I'm saying? And like the fact that I even live in North America and get to make music as a living and take care of my parents. My parents are retired. I've been the breadwinner for the past 7 years. So I've been doing very well. I've sold about, 3 million records in total worldwide. So I've been the luckiest guy in the world, and I'm so blessed that but I think it starts with being blessed. You know what I mean? So it's like, do you have to succeed in order to feel grateful, or are you grateful and become successful? And that's the question that I've always asked myself. And I think the positivity actually becomes the success.
I agree with you. And there's lots of science to support that.
Really?
Over a decade of science to support that. Yes, the gratitude leads to increasing success in all areas of your life, not just with your professional life or just in your finances.
I think so. I mean, if you look at someone who's successful, they're generally comfortable, they're generally happy, right? And if you think, okay, let me be happy and excited about everything every day, does that make me rich?
I would say it's the ultimate richness.
Right.
It's the greatest richness.
Correct. Yeah.
For sure.
I think your friends in Dubai would even agree.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I think they were rich before they were happy.
And that goes into the next question that would maybe be asked is, how much is it relationship of the success? Which again comes back probably to, well, if you're really happy to be around, people want to be around you.
Good point. Great point. And I still don't know the answer. Yeah. I'm just got to be myself and be happy and be excited and just be grateful that I am, of Middle Eastern descent that lives in North America, and I'm making a career in what I love, and people are responding to it. It's great.
So let's talk about the new hashtag Black Light.
Yes, Black Light. Yeah. So that just came out. I got a song with Nelly on there, Nelly, Country Grammar Nelly.
Who's
the song's
that?
called
Yeah.
Just in case you forgot. No. I did a song with Egyptian as well, reggae artist Egyptian called Wherever You Go. So there's a bunch of different features on there. And you know, we come from Toronto, so there's a Toronto artist. You know, me and Drake. You know, what's up? Shout out to Drake. No, but you know, everybody in Toronto, you know, Bieber's from Toronto. I mean, you know, most of the guys are like.
No, what's in the water there?
Absolutely, there's something happening.
It's cold. There's nothing else to do.
She's not even wrong. That's exactly what it is. Look, in the summer, you can't catch me in the studio ever. Okay, but in the winter, trust me, I'm making hits.
It's cold AF.
Yeah, exactly.
Who inspires you the most? Who has inspired you the most?
You know, Michael Jackson was always one of my biggest idols. I met Quincy Jones, Saida Garrett, who wrote Man in the Mirror, in Dubai with will.i.am. And we had dinner because here's the thing with Dubai, is that most of my friends that grew up with me in school are now big leaders in big things. And they've got one of my friends, Bader, he's got a company with Quincy Jones. So we sat down, had an amazing meeting, and I totally picked his brain, and he was telling me about mixing, and this is Bruce Swedien, who mixed Billie Jean. Crazy.
Wow.
I mean, so those guys, I mean, you know, everything Michael Jackson that's trickled down is like
Incredible.
He's like a deity. He's
absolutely. You know.
So excited. So where you obviously you're in the studio all the time. Obviously you're releasing all stuff, but where do you actually like play? Like where can we actually find you live and be with your vibe?
Right. I appreciate that. So you can find me, obviously, all my music on Spotify, all the digital places you can download my music. So check it out, because nobody really knows me in America. So download my music, check it out. You don't even have to download it. I think you just have to be a member now of Apple Music.
Yeah.
So it's for free. Just listen to it. Take a second. And then I'm doing a bunch of tours. I mean, right now it's slowing down, but the summer was really busy. We go everywhere. We go to Egypt. I've had a big career in Japan. Sold a million albums in Japan. It was crazy, and Canada as well. So hopefully now in the U.S. we start to make some friends.
Well, the dream only begins in LaLa Land.
There you go. We're here.
That's
Love
right.
your energy, man. Love the
I
music.
love it so
Appreciate
much.
it, man.
Seriously.
I love your
Thank you
hips,
so
like
much.
the whole
Oh,
color.
thanks.
He is. He's very
Can we have a little song?
Yeah.
This is prepared. By the way, I did not prepare at all. I'll sing the song Yalla Habibi, okay? And that means let's go, my love, but I'm going to put Good Morning La La Land instead, okay? Here we go.
Right.
We can go far away to a sunny place. Good morning, La La Land. We can fly to a place and hide so we can spend time. I miss the cuddling, miss the kissing, and miss the way you touch me. Why don't we enjoy the beauty of life? Yalla Habibi, yeah. There you go.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you
You guys are the
so
best.
much.
You're so sweet.
Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you.
be back with more on Good Morning La La Land.
Yeah.